Through These Doors is sponsored by Shields.
We roomed together our freshman year, and Sundays was I don't know if it's really a funny story, but every Sunday we would just get a Little Caesars pizza, one each, and we just sit in the pitch black dorm room and just watch Harry Potter marathons all day, every Sunday. And that's just the kind of guy he is. He's very laid back. He likes to just sit in the dark and watch his movies and watch TV.
He talks and he speaks in movie quotes most of the time, with Happy Gilmore quotes and Slapshot quotes. He's always, he knows the movies inside and out, so it's pretty funny listening to him repeat those characters and stuff like that.
I know he likes to think he knows movies, but I don't think he really does. And
he's actually not a movie critic. Nick Matson was the movie critic, and Dusky just went to eat the popcorn with him. So he actually didn't really know anything about the movies till after.
I know he loves Friends too, watching Friends. I think last week he went on about 2 week, finished every episode in like a week or so I know he likes that.
He watched Friends in our garage for a week straight one year, so that was kind of what sums up his movie critics.
Oh, he thinks he's a movie critic. I don't know. He's always he's got his hard Saskatchewan accent, so he's always like, "Yeah, man, it's a good movie, eh?" And just I like to give him the gears about his hard accent.
It's Friday night, and the University of North Dakota men's hockey team is home. After 4 weeks on the road, UND hosted Wisconsin at Ralph Engelstad Arena. Unfortunately for the fans, UND was not at the top of its game. The Badgers were the ones winning puck battles and getting scoring chances. UND did score first when Luke Johnson made it 1-0 at 7:31 of the first period. But that was one of the few highlights for North Dakota. Wisconsin scored the next 3 goals, knocking off the top-ranked team in the country, giving UND its first loss of the season.
We just weren't working. We weren't moving our feet. We were losing puck battles, and that's unacceptable, especially in our building in front of a packed house. And we just gotta take tonight. We gotta learn from it, and we gotta be ready to go tomorrow.
Refocused on Saturday night, North Dakota was dominant in all phases of the game. UND outshot the Badgers 38-16 and attempted a resounding 88 shots to just 34 for Wisconsin. Christian Wolanin made it 1-0. Even though the Badgers tied it in the second, UND's persistence in effort and attack prevailed in the third period. Johnny Simonson dug the puck out behind the Badger net and kicked it to Shane Gersich to make it 2-1. Minutes later, Drake Kajula scored his third goal of the year, capping a 2-on-1 rush with Nick Schmaltz.
Schmaltz and Kajula, he scores! Right off the face-off in the other end, they chip it by the defense, and Nick Schmaltz comes in 2-on-1 with Kajula. He converts for his third of the year, and it's 3-1.
Our message after the second period, after we hit a bunch of pipes in the first two periods, was, you got to stay with it. We're playing well, we're playing with structure, we're playing hard and tenacious, finishing checks, and keep getting pucks to the net with traffic, because you'll get rewarded. And on the 34th shot we did with the second goal of the game. So again, it was staying with the game plan and continuing to press.
What a difference a day makes. Oftentimes, North Dakota hockey is viewed by its top-end talent and NHL draft picks. The true heart of this team, however, comes from another place. Hard work, persistence, confidence. Guys like Coltyn Sanderson embody that work ethic. In his first 3 years at UND, Sanderson only saw action in 9 games. This year, he's already matched that.
He's come a long way from where he came. When he first came to UND, he wasn't quite at the level of some of the other guys. But I still remember why he came here. Coach Axtell went and see him play in his last game, and they got smoked in their last game. I think it was like 6-0 to end their season. But Hack said, they were down by 5 goals or something, and he just noticed the back check that Coltyn did about how hard he came back to, try to break out up an outnumbered situation. And it just kind of resonated with Dave about what kind of kid he is right there.
Sanderson takes nothing for granted, even this season.
Definitely challenging coming in as a freshman. It can be intimidating. Going up against some guys like my freshman year, like Corbin Knight, Dan Christo, Andrew McWilliam, Joe Gleason, Carter Downey, Forbert, like all those guys. And, it was really eye-opening to me just to see the skill level and talent and how hard those guys work to get better every day. And it's something I've tried to learn from and tried to get better myself every day. And I think that throughout my time here, I've definitely gotten a lot better, and it's paying off right now with some more opportunities.
It's that type of mentality that drives Sanderson, who has spent many hours before and after practice working with assistant coach Dane Jackson to improve his game.
He just kind of brings the mentality, brings it every day, and I think it's an accountability that I think our young guys see, and is kind of pervasive through our culture of how much we respect and kind of value guys that go above and beyond and invest in their game.
I think this year more than anything, it's just been opportunities been given to me. I've worked really hard over the course of my time here to try and get that opportunity, and just trying my best just to run with it and contribute to the team in any way possible. And this year it's been exciting to be able to contribute on the ice a lot more, obviously, with more time out there on Friday, Saturday nights, and it's definitely been exciting to be a part of that.
I think what he went through in those years past is tough. I'm proud of him for sticking with it and just always being a good teammate coming to the rink. And I think this year he's had a little bit more of an opportunity. He's kind of taking advantage of it. So I'm really happy for him, and it's good to see.
And even when he was out of the lineup, like last Saturday against Wisconsin, Sanderson was back at the rink on Monday, working on getting better.
Yeah, I'm still in a tough battle to try and be in the lineup every night, and that's somewhere I want to be. I don't want to be the one watching on the weekend. I feel like I've paid my dues as far as that goes, and I just want to keep working hard so I can contribute to the team. It's obviously a nice senior year, getting a lot of that minutes, and it's hard to believe that it is senior year already. It really does fly by that fast, and right now I'm just happy to be in there, and I just hope to let it ride out, and hopefully we can have a successful year.
UND stays at home this week, hosting Miami in 2 key conference games at Ralph Engelstad Arena.
They're a good team, probably going to be the best team we've played so far. So we need a lot better effort than we had Friday versus Wisconsin, and we got to come out and attack their defense on Miami. So hopefully we get off to a good start, because it's a big weekend for us.
Every game between the two teams has been a hard-fought battle.
It's huge. Obviously, that's the last couple of years. It's turned into a pretty big rivalry. We played some tough games with them, and they're going to come in here. They're going to be flying, and we got to be prepared, and that starts with Monday's practice, and we just got to keep working towards them and be ready.
We know they're a quick team, really offensive, so we got to really lock it down in the defensive zone and try and create offense from there.
Fast-paced hockey. They're a fast team. We're a fast team, and I expect a little rivalry to be shown since we both moved into the NCHC. We've had some pretty tough series against them. I think we've split all of them except for one, if I remember correctly, and I just expect it to be really tough, hard, fast series, and we hope to get off on the right foot on Friday night against them.
UND knows it cannot have a slow start like it did last Friday.
Preparation, obviously we weren't ready to play Friday, and that starts early in the week in our practice. If we're sluggish out there during practice, we're gonna, it's tough to come out and play the best we can. So, just focus and preparation on coming out and playing the way we can and starting off hot that first 20 minutes.
You can learn a lot from a game like that. Obviously, we were pretty upset with the outcome Friday night, and not even as much as wins and losses this time of year, but with the effort that was involved with Friday night, I think that's what we were upset about. In the Ralph, we don't want to be the team that's outworked, and I think that we can really learn from that and start with hard work and skating fast right off the get-go, and I think that'll go a long ways to help us.
I think I had Donald's last night. Protection.